My name is Evan Volk. I'm still kind of figuring out who I am, to be quite transparent.
I've been on this road for a minute.
I make music, I lifeguard during the summertime. I'm a student at San Diego State, and I'm born and raised San Diego, Point Loma.
Alone on a mission. Laying in the water, so down. Salty, I can see any better can help out.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the main summary. Yeah. Creativity strikes at interesting times, and it's completely random for me. But I will definitely say that I have to oftentimes sit myself down and say, all right, I'm gonna write 16 bars, because there is a sense of discipline that has to be involved in it.
Beach boy with my feet in the sand. Shot a nope dog and a leash in my hand.
My heart is in hip hop and rap because that's what I grew up doing. Since I was 11 years old, I started writing songs, and I just really love rap and hip hop. I think that I've definitely grown, and I'm working on growing. But of course, growing up in OB, right by OB in Point Loma, like, I love, of course, surfing, the ocean, the beach. I love that environment. It definitely was a huge privilege to grow up near that environment. And I think that having that outlet has been huge for me, to surf, to swim.
New journalists, and I not new to the shit. I've been writing rapping for the boost, trying to switch. I respect only.
I started writing my own songs, and from there on out, it just kind of snowballed.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm saying, this is what I do, but that audio isn't there, I'm just...
So this is what I do. This is where I work on the music. I got this pillow right there because, I got to sit up. I got a little bit of elbow pain right here, so it helps sitting like this. I got Logic right here. This is where it all happens. So I like to stand and work, so I'll go like that. I got some boxes right here. Put that right there, and boom, we're set. Stay at home, standing desk, loading up the project. I like to write and record separately, but what I'll do, it's really simple. Take this cord, I'll plug it in, flip that on. This is, yeah, I mean, it's amazing, man, having this studio. It started off, I used to just record, like, right on my phone. I would just, as a kid, I'd rap in, like, the living room, or I'd rap in my room with, like, the blanket over my head, and I just kind of, like, quietly rap into my phone on an app called Auto Rap. Then, I just started, I added, like, a little mic. I actually got it right here. Do I have it? Let's see if I can get this out. My very first microphone was this little Ringcast thing right here I ordered as a kid. And then I saved up, and I got, anybody who makes music, y'all know what this is right here, Scarlett. And then eventually, I think it was around high school, like mid-high school, I took out this portion of my room and then set up these pads here. Fortunate enough to be able to save up and be able to have this space to use this, and that's a huge privilege I gotta recognize, because even just having my own room is huge. It's detrimental to being able to write music, and having a room where there's space where I can, like, set this up, it's really an indescribable blessing. It's huge, man. So
more entertaining.
Yeah, stadium full and the crowd go crazy. Cheering SD and the sound can...
me, with the voice the way it is, I have to be particular about my vocal warm-ups. I have to keep them short, keep them concise. It started when I was on a FaceTime call and I didn't have water in the room, and then that feeling didn't go away, that kind of, like, painful feeling. That's when I knew I had a problem, because I rested it for a week. It still didn't go away, and then from there it just stuck around. I've tried not to let it impact me socially, but I can't deny that, like, even talking right now, it hurts, and that's kind of a thing in my mind. But now that's kind of just a regular for me. It's not, it's not like a sob story or anything like that. It's just, it definitely plays an impact when I'm talking with somebody and it just kind of cuts out, or it gives out, or there's pain there. But yeah, it definitely has an impact for sure. I've slowly been facing the reality that music, I'm never gonna likely be able to live off it due to my voice. Trying to stay optimistic, but also being realistic, and kind of coming to terms with the reality that, it's been almost 4 years. I'm still gonna do music till I die, because I love doing it, but to understate it, desperate for finding a cure, to be honest.
Got the blood test results. The rest
reference should be 90 to 386. Your boy's at 60. That's gotta get taken care of course, I want to be my true, authentic self. I want to, always be bettering myself and always be improving myself. There's always something to learn and take away. I grew up with a lot of privileges that the reality is most people don't have. I grew up by the ocean, by the beach, food on the table, and I think that that's something people should have access to. Really, like, I've never been popular, and I don't think I am whatsoever, to be honest. Like, even in high school, like, my homies made fun of me. We were going out to surf. He's like, hey, I heard your mixtape. Dude, that shit was fucking trash. Why did you drop that?
It's gonna be a hot summer. Shock 'em on the spot, they gon' think I dropped thunder.
I appreciate that type of honesty, honestly, and I think that that's how I've been able to grow, because this was not natural to me. I sucked at rapping initially. Some would argue I still suck now. At the end of the day, if I suck, I suck, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Keeping it as hard as I can when I make music, so.
Going stupid on the traffic, can't repeat it with no dummy. Got my own style, don't believe it, you can come see. I'm a scholar on the mic, but in the beaches I get comfy. Yeah, that's a different way.
Nice.
Sick, thank you.
Yeah. I'm still lost at sea. Set up on a mission through my intuition. Held the vision, but I'm still lost at sea. Stare at my reflection on the surface.